Hello everyone, my name is Isaac and today I'm going to present about web service as I'm the one who's doing the web service on Cisco Packet Tracer and also part of the setup I use is a router, a switch, two PCs, one web server and also one DNS server. So the purpose of me building the web server is to host and deliver the web page to clients into the network. This also allows the PC to access the web content through a browser using a HTTP or a domain name. And also in this network, the servers are linked the servers are actually linked, especially web server and DNS server, to resolve the domain name. So the first thing first, when we open Cisco Packet Tracer, is to put all the device in their order, and also the cable that we're gonna use is actually using copper straight through cable to connect all the device together. And then for each and every device, just like PC, switch, router, web server, and DNS server, we all must assign their corresponding IP addresses, especially for web server. You must set their IPv4 address so that the web server is in the same network as the PC and DNS server, and it also allows proper communication and also web access. And also from on the web server here, we must actually build a website, right? So right here, you have to modify the file and also type the following code as the slide shown here. Welcome to my website. And also, the purpose of this is to enable the HTTP to allow client PCs to load the web page using a browser. And of course, after finish setting up the web server, we must test by using the PC to see whether is the website actually working. So right here, where I'm actually using PC0 to and open the web browser and type www.cisco.com, and when I press go, the website is clearly working. So one of the issue that I encountered for this assignment is when I go back and retry it again, I type back the same domain www.cisco.com. It says hosting unresolved, and everyone would just thought like, hey Isaac, how come the web server? Hey Isaac, the web server not working ah? No, it's actually not. It's because the DNS server deleted its the record. So how to troubleshoot is to go to the DNS server and remove the first record and then you re-add it again. And for a second part, we are going to configure a web service simulation. So we add the necessary device such as router, the switch above the router, and also two PCs and two servers. One server is for web and one server is for DNS. But before that, we need to change it to avoid any confusion. Oops. All right. And of course, now we need to establish our connection. So click on connection and click on copper straight through cable. Connect each and every one of them. And of course, the server as well. But right here for router, it's slightly different because the router only have gigabit Ethernet. So we select the first one and we select this one, the gigabit Ethernet 01. And now, right now, we wait for their collection, and now we put the node for each of their IP address, or else you will actually forget what have you assigned for every single one of them. 168. Okay, so and the router as well. 8.1.1. Alright, so after setting everything up by writing their IP address, we first go to the PC first. We configure the PC first. Go to PC, click on desktop, click on IP configuration, and configure its IP corresponding IP address. And when you click on the subnet mask, it will automatically set the subnet mask, and the default gateway is our router and our DNS server as well, because we are using a DNS server. Same goes for PC1 as well. Same thing, go to desktop, go to IP configuration, and put the same IP address. I mean different IP address. So, and then when you click on the subnet mask, you automatically assign the subnet mask for you. And the default gateway is our router and our DNS server. What is it again? Okay. 192.168.1.30. Close it. Same goes for our server as well. Come to web server, desktop, IP configuration. Oops, sorry, it's actually desktop and IP configuration. The subnet mask will automatically assign for you. Alright, so right now, after setting everything up, we now need to configure the router because the router hasn't connected to the switch yet. So click on router, click on config, click on gigabit ethernet 0/0, port status on. And there we go. The router and switch has been connected. So click on CLI because right now we need to actually let the router to boot it up. So click on CLI. You are now in the router's command line interface. Click configure terminal. Okay, and then the interface, and click on inter and type interface gigabit ethernet net 0/0. The next one, we need to key in the IP address for the router. So IP address 192.168.1.1 alongside with subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and then click no shutdown, and then exit, and then you close the router and you check. There we go, our router is up. So right now the next step is to configure our web server. Go to web server, desktop, IP config, and no, sorry, go to config tab and select fast Ethernet 0. Make sure the port status is on. Over there, go to service, click on HTTP, make sure the HTTP service is on, click on index.html, erase everything from here, and then type h1 welcome to my website. This website, this web page was hosted on Cisco. After that, you must also configure a file name as well. I will put this file name as www.cisco.com. Remember, put the .html as well, or else when you open it on PC, it's not gonna work. So click on save. Then click on save again if you want to make sure the file has been saved. Click yes. After that, close the web server. And right now we need to configure DNS also. So on DNS server, go to service and come to DNS. Make sure the DNS service is on. And right here we need to type our web page URL, which is www.cisco.com. And then the IP address is 192.168.1.20 because it's from the web server. And make sure the record is type A. After that, if you finish everything, type add, click add. This step is very crucial because it ensures that any request from www.cisco.com will be resolved to the IP address of the web server. And so now, to see if it works or not, click on PC0, click on web browser, type www.cisco.com, and there we go. We have our Cisco packet tracer, and then right now our website was finished, has been finished. So that's all for this demo video.
Hi, my name is Kelvin, and my ID number is J2501018. And today I'll be talking about the remote access and how it is done by me by steps. For in the first step, and I will be setting up a router and a PC from the Cisco Packet Tracer, and I will be writing a name. I will be naming my PC to 0, and I will be naming my router to 0. And later on, I will connect them through uh, copper straight through cable. Then and then I will be going into the PC, and then there will be so many stuff like physical configurations and the desktops and etc. While in there, you have to click the desktop. Then you will see many things. Go to the IP configurations, and then you will see the IP configurations, and then you will have to type your IP address. For example, like 192.168.1.10. If you're thinking like what is meant, actually is you are naming your laptop or your PC. For example, like my name is Kelvin, so this PC also has a name called 192.168.1.10. Okay, then you go to the router. You have to back. Okay, like click the cross. Then you'll go back to there and then click the router. And when you click the router, the same you will see physicals and etc. Go to the configurations, then you click the gigabyte internet 0/0. Oh, I forget to tell you that while you connect through the copper wire cable, you remember to put the fastest ethernet in the PC. You will When you click it, you will see it, and you click the router, and you will have to connect through a gigabyte ethernet 0/0. While on that, and now you are in the router, you are in the configurations. Click the interface gigabyte ethernet 0/0. While clicking that, you will enable the router. The router will be enabled. Then you have to click you have to write an IP address. You are gonna name this router an address, like 192.168.1.1. Then you have to make a mask. You can copy that from the you can configure from the PC. It will automatically generate for you after writing an IP address. You can copy that and you can put, for example, now I will just say from what I did as a 255.255.255.0. Okay, then well, after writing that, you can use an exit to exit the gigabit the router that have enabled inside the gigabit ethernet 0/0. Okay, then the next steps after you return, you can click. You have to type, because in a remote access we are gonna put a security system. For us to put a security system, we have to write a code, and that code is our from this. You will see that I have moved my slide. That you will see the line VTY 0 spacebar and 4, and that command is the start of the command that you are gonna write to put a password. You will see the under there password Cisco, then login, then transport input telnet. Well, this line, uh, this whole line is meant to create a password when you get in. For example, when you go to the command prompt RAM in computer, in your PC, you will see this from the down below. You will see the picture with a black one, the telnet 192.168.1.1, and it's under it is trying 192 dot is open, blah blah blah. It said that. Well, it was meant the top picture was meant for that. Like when you open and you write a telnet, and it will if this access, you have to write a password, and there the password Cisco means the password code is Cisco. After writing the Cisco, you will see like this is the end. This access, remote access is like a client server. You try to access through the passwords and accounts like this. So this is the remote access. So when you get through the password, and you can type your codes in that account. Then when you type exit, it will exit through there. That's all. This is my presentation, and I have a lot of troubles. And from my experience, this is from my experience, and it was quite challenging for me to type the codes. And it was like before I knew this, we also have like some of the communication problems and stuff like that. So this is from my experience, and thank you for listening.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to present my peer-to-peer IoT network project. which design and test using Cisco Packet Tracer. The main purpose of this lab was to create a smart home network where multiple IoT devices could communicate wirelessly and can be controlled through a single gateway. Before I start, I want to explain a bit of IoT peer-to-peer network. The Internet of Things (IoT) connects smart devices like a sensor, camera, and appliance to share and exchange the data. In peer-to-peer IoT network, devices communicate directly with each other instead of through a central server. This allows faster data transfer, reduced latency, and better reliability, especially in environments where limited internet connectivity. Each device acts as a both client and server, making a system more scalable, cost-effective, and resilient to single-point failure. Common examples include smart home automation, vehicle-to-vehicle P2P communication, and sensor-to-sensor data sharing. Okay, so let's start. To start, I arrange all the devices in Cisco Packet Trailers, the home gateway, the laptop, and smart device. And I use several smart devices, including a fan, window, and garage door, all connected to one home gateway. And a laptop used to control these devices remotely through the IoT dashboard. This focus of the lab was not only to connect the device, but to understand how to IoT communication and centralized control work together. Next, I configure the home gateway it as a wallet hub and secure it using WPA2 PSK authentication. And I also enable JCP, which automatically assign IP address to each control device. And then I set the home gateway IP address to 192.168.1.1, which is the server and the gateway for the network. And I connected all the devices to the wireless network named home gateway. Here is the main wireless setting I applied. The access ID was set as home gateway, and the authentication type is WPA2 PSK, and the password is home GWNet. DHCP was enabled for the IP distribution, and the line IP was configured as a 192.168.1.1/24. Their setting ensure a secure and organized connection between all devices. After that, I have to make a connection between a laptop and a laptop and home gateway. So I have to change the access ID into a home gateway, and I have to use the authentication as the LPA2 PSK, and the password is homegw.net. So there will be connection between laptop and home gateway. And then we have to connect IoT device. So it is the same process as the laptops. We have to change the access ID to the home gateway, and we have to use the authentication WPA2 PSK, and the same password homegw.net. So there are three IoT devices connected to the home gateway, but we have to do the another step. This is we have to connect the IoT server. So since we are using the home gateway as the IoT server, so I have to choose the home gateway in the IoT server and in the setting. So after that, there will be all connection finished. All IoT device connected to their home gateway and called the IP address, and the laptop can be accessible and controlled from one place. So there's a dashboard. So to access and control the IoT device, we have to go to the laptop. We have to choose the desktop and go to the IoT monitor. And then you have to put IoT server address 192.168.1.1. It is the home gateway IP address. And the username and password, it is the default username and password. So you have to put username admin, password admin. And then you have to log in. And as you can see, the second picture, there is three IoT device connected to the a home gateway. So there's a fan, there's a garage door, and the window. Okay, this is test and verification. So we have to test three devices. So as you can see in the picture, I set the fan speed into the low, and I open the garage door and I close the window. So in this state, you can control uh, every IoT device from the one place. So this is the conclusion. The lab is successfully built peer-to-peer IoT home network in Cisco packet traces. The home gateway acts as the main control hub, while the laptop serves as the user interface. Or smart device, the front window and garage door work properly through the IoT dashboard. This project demonstrates the practical understanding of IoT communication, DHCP networking, and smart home automation.
Hello, I'm Zixuan. This is my email server Slack. Next. This is the built email server we need the network device. We're gonna use two PC, one switch, one router, and one server. Next, we need to go Cisco Packet Tracer, edit those device. Later I will show you how to edit device. So after I edit device, it will show like this. So I make it clearly so I can know where is the device at. So next, we need to put connection cable to all the device. Make connection to all device. So later we can set up the IP. First, we need to set up that two personal computer IP address first. So I put the IP address 192.168.1.2. Then other PC is 192.168.1.3. After that, I put the default gateway is 192.168.1.1. After that, we need to go to the router to set up the port. So port 0 is connect to the switch and go to the PC. So I go to the PC. Just now I set up the PC default gateway is 192.168.1.1. So I put it here. So I put the other port, go to the server side. I put the address is 10.10.10.0. After that, we need to go to set up the mail server. So we go to set up the mail server. We need to turn on the service first. So I open the SMTP service and POP3 service. After that, we need to edit domain name as well for our email. So I edit gmail.com. After that, user setup, we need to set up the username and password. So I set up two user one and user two, and set up their password. After that, we need to set up the two PC email configuration. So you need to set up the user information, your name, your Gmail, email address, and mail server address. So just now the login information is just now set up uh, information at the server. So later I will give a simple how to do it. Okay. Hello, now I need to show you the mail server how to do it in Cisco Packet Tracer. So now we're gonna go to the left corner. We're gonna just now I say we need to we need two PC. So now I make the connection. You can see now it's red color at here. Later I will settle this one. Now set up the IP address for the PC first. This gateway we're gonna use later. So I close it. Now set up the second one, IP config. Now we already set up PC device IP address. So now we can see, okay, this one, the router port 0 is connect to the switch. Now we need to configure router port 0. Now you need to turn on the port status. Make sure need to call open it. So I put the set status on, then the IP address is 1.1. Just now the gateway is this router name. So I put it the gateway address here. Now the second one is connect to the port one is connect to the server. So I give the IP is 10.10.0 for the IP address server. So now you see this one is port one. So now already green color. So need to set up the desktop IP server IP address first. Now go to service. We need to go to email service and turn on the SMTP service and POP3 service. Now give a domain name set up to user now. So this is done for the server. Now I go to PC1. Just now we set up whose information. I set up the user password. Now we need to use it here. So I save it. Now already config. After that, we config the second Gmail user 2. Okay, now we done set up. So now we go to PC1, the first PC0, go to compose. Already set up all the Gmail, the mail server. So send it. Okay, he says send it successfully. The PC2, the email. Okay, now we see nothing, right? So we can press the reserve. So okay, we see the email at here. So reserve mail successfully. So already done. Thank you.